A Saturday Night Live actress turned author recently came to town. Molly Shannon, best known for her role as Mary Kathryn Gallagher, brought a new character to stage at the Wentz Concert Hall on the campus of North Central College. Shannon was in town to promote her new children's book, Tilly the Trickster, about a girl who likes to play tricks on family and friends, and it's based on her own 2 young children. Our own Becky Anderson sat down and interviewed Shannon in front of a live audience about her book in this week's edition of Authors Revealed.
So Molly, the book's been out a month. How's it been? How do you feel about this? You know, your first published book, it's out there in the world, you know?
So exciting. You know, I really do like to hear what kids think, because I haven't had that much experience reading it to that many kids. I would read it to my own kids when I was writing it and make sure they understood everything and kind of see what they liked. And I would show them the illustrations, some of the illustrations as they came in. Like I would ask my daughter, we got this great illustrator, Art Hoyt, and I would say to my daughter, which picture do you think she looks more like a trickster in, this picture or that picture? And she would definitely help me, because my daughter's a really good artist.
What was the germ? What was the spark that got this idea going and to publish a book for children?
I guess it was, I did a TV show, and when that ended, I was like, you know what, I just want to write a book, because TV, you work with so many different people. You work with like writer, director, producers, there's the network, and there's just so many people involved. And I thought, you know what, I just want to try something that I can just do by myself in my house, like go in my little, we had a little garage office in the old house that we lived in, and I just went in by myself. So I really just did it to challenge myself creatively.
Right. So who is Tilly? Who's the inspiration for Tilly? Is it you? Is it your kids? Is it some relative? Who is it?
Well, my dad growing up was really silly. My dad raised my sister and I alone, and he was the kind of person who would, you know, when we were like 10 or 11, if I was with him and we were going into a candy store, he would go, let's pretend like we're blind. So he'd walk in and be like, I can't see. Is this chocolate? And he'd like knock down boxes of candy. And he was very, very silly.
What was it like working, I know you had an editor,
yes,
you know, at Abrams, your publisher. What was it like working with an editor compared to, say, working with a director?
Yeah, the whole book world is very different than show business. It was so refreshing, because it's like a whole different group of people. So it was just really fun, very creative and fun, you know?
Yeah. You know, Art Hoyt, the illustrator of this, so many people authors who write picture books never get to meet their illustrator. Did you ever meet him or ever collaborate?
No, but
because he did such a fabulous
job. I know,
he
did such a good job.
Yeah.
And he did this book called The Hair of Zoe Flieffenbacher that I was walking down the street one day and I saw it in a bookstore, and I loved it, and I noticed it. And then so when I heard, so he was one of the ones, he was somebody who I really wanted, and I was so excited when he wanted to do it.
So your 6 years on Saturday Night Live, I know that probably gave you an incredible amount of experience writing, because and the pressure of that, because the skit or what you were writing, the scene you were writing was very competitive, whether it was going to end up on the show or not. So did that prepare you a lot for writing this book, or the process of it, or was it a completely different thing?
No, yeah, I guess it did prepare me. Like, I think Tamar was like, wow, you're so quick. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I'm used to it. Because on Saturday Night Live, we would write stuff. Basically, you have to kind of try to write your way into the show. So you have to think of your own material, and you got to write your way in. Whereas other TV shows, maybe they write for you and you just memorize your part. But Saturday Night Live is like a writing job where you have to be a writer, performer, and figure out, you know, characters and things to get on the air.
Well, thank you for the great questions, everybody.
Yeah.
And Molly, thank you, and congratulations on Tilly the Trickster. We love it. Thanks so much. This was great.
If you're interested in Becky's full interview with Molly Shannon about her newest book, visit her website at nctv17.com for a list of times. Naperville News 17 is your hometown news source on television, on the web, and on Facebook. If you have a story you think we need to know about, email our news desk at newstips@nctv17.com.